Hey y'all, good morning. Y'all know what I just started doing that I discovered is such a vibe. Hold on, let me turn my music down real quick. I don't want to get the copyright. But y'all, coming outside in the spa early morning when the sun is not even risen yet, the sun is just about to rise, put my sound bath music on. It's so relaxing and calming. And then I have my journal, this little journal book to do my gratitude writing, because I'm actually on a 30-day gratitude challenge. So for the entire month of November, first thing in the morning, I will write a full page front and back of things I'm grateful for, things I am looking forward to, stuff like that. And I swear y'all, crazy things have been happening. Crazy, miraculous, out of left field things have been happening since I've been doing this. And I can't remember exactly where I got the idea from, but it just sparked my interest, and I was like, that seems like a good thing to do. Over these past couple of weeks that I've been journaling every morning, it has really helped with just keeping my spirits up, my vibrations up, my mood in a positive direction. It really gets your day started off right. So this has been such a good exercise for me, and I think that I'm going to continue this even after November. But yeah, y'all, just chilling in the hot tub first thing in the morning. So quiet and peaceful, nobody's up. It's still kind of chilly outside, but then in the hot tub it's, you know, hot. So if you look at it, I don't know if y'all can see it on camera, but you can kind of see the steam from the hot water against the cold air. It's just so relaxing. Exactly what I need to get my day started right. So I'm gonna go ahead and write my entry. I've been in the hot tub for a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and write my entry now. Gratitude is such a powerful practice, I feel, and it's just gonna be a beautiful day. I feel a lot more centered when I do this. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, y'all, and I'm grateful for not just this wonderful day that we're about to have. I'm also grateful for this new gadget that I got in. Y'all, Eureka hooked me up. Shout out to Eureka for sponsoring this video, by the way. But I recently received something that has come in handy already so much, and that is their E20 robot vacuum. Got it right here charging. Look at how sleek and sophisticated and nice that looks. For those of you that are not new here, then you know how much of a stickler I am for a clean house. Things just have to be in order. I've said this before, but I feel like I'm at my peak level of productivity when my house is tidy. So I do a spruce up in here every single morning to make sure everything is in place. All the dishes are done, stuff is off the floor, things like that. So this robot vacuum has been so handy because I can just let it run while I'm doing other things, while I'm straightening up other areas, and I can just let it do the floors. It's almost like I'm in two places at once, which I need more time, especially with two babies and a 6-year-old. I usually always have 1,000,001 things on my to-do list, and this robot vacuum helps turn those to-dos into ta-das. I can actually get them done because I don't have to physically sweep the floors or mop the floors or vacuum the floors, you know? This little gadget has smart obstacle avoidance, which means it glides seamlessly through furniture and toys, so it knows to move. Has really amazing suction power, so it effortlessly handles dirt, dust, pet hair on both hard floors and carpet. And it has automatic mop elevation, which means it can go from seamlessly vacuuming carpet to mopping floors. It has a tangle-free brush roll, which is great if you have pets. You know, we have a dog, because you can avoid those frustrating tangles that you can sometimes get in vacuums. There's smart app control for remote operation, where you can do manual cleaning, set specific zones you want to clean or avoid, make cleaning schedules, so many options. When it's done cleaning the areas you want, the vacuum returns back to dock to its base station. It makes maintenance minimal and helps keep your house cleaner for longer. So it's a really smart gadget. You can pretty much set it and forget it, and it'll clean your floors so it can look spotless and tidy and fresh in your house. Especially with the babies, they are all over the place. They are crawling all around, and when they find stuff on the floor, dirt and debris, they like to put it in their mouths, which is not good. So not just for my penchant for cleanliness, for their safety as well, I have to have clean floors, and the E20 Plus robot vacuum helps keep my floors looking amazing. So y'all definitely check it out. Find the Eureka E20 Plus and get $180 off until December 2nd. Link in the description. And I'm excited because now, instead of spending my time vacuuming, I can go ahead and let this run while I get myself ready. So let's do that. So I am getting myself cute for the day. And y'all, I realize I have so many freaking face primers. I have this Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas one. I have a Fenty Beauty Pro Filter one. e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Milani No Pore Zone Primer. NARS Soft Matte Primer. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5 already. And then I have a makeup drawer that might have some primers in there. And I realized that I don't have a primer that I really love. I've been using this this one a lot and I like it, but then I started using the other ones because I'm like, I have all these different primers, I need to start using them. And so I started using the e.l.f. one and I liked it for a couple days, and then after a couple days I felt like my face looked like it was melting after a few hours. So today I'm using the Tatcha one because I haven't used this in a while, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I've been bouncing around because I haven't found any primer that just makes me go, wow, this makes my foundation look like I just put it on all day. So I am still on the hunt for a go-to primer. I'm gonna use the ones I have, but I'm not over the moon about them. I say all that to say, if you guys have any suggestions for a good primer that's gonna make my makeup look freshly applied for at least, let's say, 6 hours. And I like a matte primer because my face tends to get oily as the day goes on. Maybe that's just unavoidable, I don't know. But if I could find something that could help with that, that would be great. So if y'all have suggestions, if y'all have your go-tos that you swear by, leave them in the comments so I can look into them. So anyway, y'all, on my last vlog, I was telling y'all about how I like to go and tour houses, different houses. If there's an open house that I see, I like to stop in, look around, see what the decor is looking like. I go in new build houses, the houses they're constructing and stuff like that. And someone had asked me, how do you just walk in there? Have any of the homeowners shown up and you were there? And I was like, yes. One time I went into a house, I was walking around, looking around. It was a new construction house. The house was almost finished. And right as I was about to leave, the homeowner walked in and I was like, so I'm standing in her kitchen. She walks in. She actually had, I think it was like a friend or something. She had a friend with her. So yeah, she had came to check on the house. And I was like, oh, is this your house? And she was like, yes, my house. And I was like, oh, I just came because I like to look at new houses and stuff. And it's really nice. I was trying to make like small talk and get the heck out of there because I was like, oh my God, this is so awkward. But she was really nice about it. And she was like, yeah, you know, we're moving to this neighborhood and blah, blah, blah. But the friend that she was with was kind of looking like, why are you here? She was looking at me like, why are you in this house? So I was like, okay, well, your house is really nice, bye. So I tried to like make a beeline out of there, but the actual homeowner was pretty cool about it. She wasn't like, get the heck out of my house. But that's just how things go, especially because the house that we were in before, our previous home, we had the houses built and people would just go in, like people that lived in those neighborhoods, people would just come and check out the houses because you want to see what a house near you is looking like. And I realized it was a thing because one time in our previous home, the realtor was like, yeah, I just stopped by your house. I was checking on it. Everything looks good. They did XYZ. And I was thinking, so you just walked up in the house like nothing? That's what I was thinking. So I was like, oh, that's just how it goes. So yeah, it's only been one time that I've actually run into a homeowner while I was in their house. But I feel like they know if you have an open house, if you have a new construction especially that's open, people are gonna come through and look at it because people are curious to see what the house looks like. But yeah, it's so funny. But like I said, I love houses. I love going and looking at houses. And somebody had suggested, she was like, you need to just go ahead and be a realtor because you light up when you talk about houses and when you're in houses. And shout out to all the realtors. But that just, at least in this stage of my life, does not match my personality to be a realtor. But maybe I could get my realtor license for not to go around and show people houses, but for other reasons. I know that there's other reasons why you can get a realtor's license. An actual realtor doesn't really mesh with me, but maybe something that's in the realm of real estate. Who knows what the future could hold? Never say never. I have learned that because there have been some things that I'm like, no, I will never do that. I will never blah, blah, blah. And then a couple years later, my tune is changed. So you never know. All right, so the plan for right now is to go first. I have to go and get my nails done because y'all see what's going on right here. So I gotta go to the nail salon, get my nails done, and then I have to go to a shoe store. I don't know which shoe store I'm gonna go to just yet. I'll figure it out. I need a pair of brown boots because I don't have any dark brown boots. I ordered a pair of boots on Amazon and I really liked the style of them. I like the look of them, but they fit my calves very weirdly. Like the opening of the boot is very wide tried and they looked kind of baggy and they weren't supposed to look like that. So I had to send those back. So I'm just gonna go and see if I can try to find something in store. So I need to find some brown boots because I'm trying to get all of my fall winter outfits together. And then I also need a pair of black sneakers because I don't have any all black or mostly black sneakers, and I realize I need those. And then I might stop by the grocery store because I do need to get a few things from there on the way back. So we'll see. So anyway, my outfit of the day, I'm going to be wearing my Citizens of Humanity Ayla jeans. I'm going to throw on this 49ers tee. This is one of my favorite little t-shirts because I don't have many graphic t-shirts and they're really good to layer and stuff. So I've been wearing this one quite a lot, and I wore it last week. I was walking down the street and someone was just like, "Go Niners!" And I'm looking at her like, "Are you all right?" Are you okay? Because I totally forgot that I had this freaking San Francisco 49er shirt on, and I was looking at her so crazy. She was just trying to be nice. She was just trying to be hype. It flew over my head until I was almost halfway down the block and I'm like, "Oh yeah, go Niners." Girl, I don't really watch sports like that. And then I'm just gonna layer this moto jacket on top. And for the bag, I'm gonna go with this bag. And then for my shoes, wearing these. And I wanted to show y'all these because I just got them recently from H&M. They're kind of cowboy boot-esque, right? But I loved the look of them, the nice squared / pointy toe. And they're really comfortable to walk in. So they're a good everyday boot that I could put on and feel just a little more elevated, but also not like I'm doing too much, you know? All right, so this is the look. Bada bing, bada boom. I was actually debating on if I should put these on. These glasses. Got these from Amazon. Let's see what these are giving with this look. I've never worn these before. I just got them in like a couple days ago. So I'm trying to decide if I like them. I think I do. But anyway, yeah, that's the outfit. Let's go ahead and head to the nail shop, get this nail fixed. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'll probably just get a solid color because I don't have a design in mind. So probably just pick out something like one color. Keep it simple this time, find some shoes, and then we'll see wherever else the day takes us. Let's go. All right, nails are done. I got this really deep, dark plum color. I quite like it. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to get y'all's take on my dilemma. It's not really a dilemma, but it kind of is because I feel like it's just following me around in life. I'm being dramatic, but so I got asked about work twice while I was in the nail salon. The lady that did my nails, you know how they make small talk, chit chat. She was like, "Are you off work today?" And I was just like, "Yeah." And then the guy checking me out, ringing me up. "Oh, do you have work today? Are you going to work afterwards?" It's been this thing for as long as I can recall that whenever someone asks me about work, where do I work, my job, anything like that, I kind of like clam up and I cringe a little inside because I just don't enjoy being asked that question. Even when I was in corporate America, never really liked discussing my job. It's so funny because we even had a running joke in my friend group. They basically referred to me as Tommy off Martin because you know how Tommy is like, he doesn't really have a job. They said that I was like the Tommy of the group because nobody knew what I did. I remember one time I was on a job site with a contractor. I was working on a job site for a week in this area where there's a lot of businesses. And then for lunch one day, I went into this marketplace that services a lot of the businesses that are in the area. While I was in the marketplace trying to find something to eat for lunch, I ran into my friend and she was like, "Kim, what are you doing? What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I'm at work. It's my lunch break." And she was so confused. She was so confused. But I say all that because this has kind of become a problem for me because when people ask me that question, especially in situations where it's like a fleeting interaction, we're not about to go deep. We're not about to sit here and chit chat about life. In those cases, a lot of the times I'll just make stuff up. Well, I'm in accounting or I work in marketing, which, by the way, those two things are not exactly untrue. Some of the things I do fall under those categories. And I feel like I get that question in the most off the wall situations where I don't even expect it. Not talking about the nail shop because every time I go in there, it's like one of their go-to questions. But it just prompted me to want to discuss this with y'all because I'm trying to figure out a way to address it, to answer the question without having to lie, but also without telling them what I really do. How do you get out of that? How do you, I don't know. Is it just me who seems to have an issue with not really wanting random people to know what you do for a living. I don't know. Y'all let me know a nice, pleasant way to go about maintaining my sense of privacy, but also not offending the other person. Y'all let me know what I should do. But yeah, anyway, I'm at the store. Hopefully I can find what I came to find, which is a pair of boots and a pair of sneakers. And by the way, I realized that on camera, I say sneakers a lot. And I didn't grow up saying sneakers. I grew up saying tennis shoes. I don't know why I'm saying sneakers these days. Am I being influenced? Oh my God. So let's go find us some tennis shoes. When I tell y'all the craziest thing just happened to me, what in the world? So I was in the shoe store. I found some shoes that I wanted, but then I was like, do I really want to pay $150 for some tennis shoes? I was looking around, and I was like, yeah, these are the only ones that I really like. So I was like, I guess I'm going to pay $150 for some tennis shoes. All of a sudden, I kid you not, probably 2 minutes later, walking through the aisles, looking at the shoes, and this lady comes around the aisle peeking like, you want to save some money? I'm thinking, this is sketchy. What are you talking about? Because she had these bags in her hand. She had like 2 big bags. I was just thinking, what are you talking about? I don't think I want anything to do with what you have going on. This seems a little shady. And I said, what do you mean? And she said, I have a coupon for 20% off. It came with my purchase because apparently she had placed an order for pickup. So that's what she was there doing, picking up her shoes. And when she placed the order, the store has sent her a 20% off coupon for whatever you buy in store. So she said, I'm not going to buy anything else. You can just take it. And I was skeptical because she was showing me this QR code, right? And I'm like, okay, is this a scam? What's going on? It sounds too good to be true, right? And so I said, okay, well, how do I get the coupon? Because I was going to see if she was going to ask for my number or ask to send it to me some way, somehow. She was like, no, you can just take a picture of the QR code. So I took a picture of the coupon, took my shoes to the register, used the coupon that I took the picture of, and it went through, y'all. And I was like, oh crap. The shoes were $150, y'all. I saved $30 with this coupon. Hold on, let me see if I can look at this. The shoes were $150. I got my 20% off. I saved $30. So these are the shoes I got. This is what the label says. I got some Sambas, of course. These are like so popular right now, but I like them because they're kind of flat, you know, like they're not bulky shoes. Yeah, I think they'll go really well with my casual outfits. And I couldn't find any boots. I couldn't find any dark brown, chocolate brown, deep brown boots. That really spoke to me. I couldn't find any. So the hunt is still on for those, but I lucked up on the tennis shoe front at least. So now I'm about to head back. No, I have to make a pit stop at the supermarket, get some formula for the babies. They're running really low. Gotta get some formula, gotta get a few other things, and then I'm gonna head home and make lunch because stomach is growling. Let's get a move on. So I was telling y'all in my last vlog that I was gonna set up the new outdoor table umbrella stand thingy that we got, as well as the new striped umbrella. Well, it has all been situated. We got the sand for the table. It's stable. We put the umbrella in. It looks so good. It looks so perfect. It looks so even better than I hoped it would look. So let's go ahead and take a look and you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay. So here it is. Look at how just perfectly it goes with the space. I, again, love the shape of it. I love the little ridge. It gives it a little more personality to it. It's so useful. You can sit your drink down. It's also enough space to put a little plate if you have a snack or something. And it keeps the umbrella super, super stable. So this area now is just so much more useful. We can sit out here, lay back, kick back. We have the umbrella. We have some shade over here. I'm so, so happy with this base. Also, I wanted to show you guys the new developments on the patio. So remember I was telling y'all we were actually gonna sell these chairs that we had. We had 4 chairs and this table. Well, I'm glad we didn't sell them because I decided to bring them back out and put them on the patio. I was thinking that maybe it would look too crowded if I had these chairs and the couch on the porch because I really did want the couch here to lounge on. But I realized after having the backyard configured like this for a couple months that we really did need a designated spot to enjoy a meal, sit down in chairs. So I think this really works. This table right here though, I'm thinking I'm going to replace it with a high top, something of a similar size but higher, so it'll be more functional for dining. And like I said, I'm just so glad that we didn't get rid of the chairs that we hung on to them. They came in handy. So y'all let me know your thoughts. Do we like it? Do we think it's looking good out here, or do we think it looks a little too crowded? I like it. Oh, and someone had asked about the bug situation, like have I noticed an uptick in the amount of bugs out here? I'm guessing because we have these large bodies of water, and you know, insects and things are usually attracted to water, but I am happy to report that we have not had an issue at all. It has decreased a lot since we especially have taken up the grass and replaced it with the pavers and the turf. The bug situation has gotten so much better. That was one of the main reasons why at first I really didn't like coming out here that much, because I felt like I was always getting attacked and eaten up, eaten alive when I just came outside. So I never really came out here before we did this renovation in the backyard. Now is a lot more pleasant. I can chill, I can relax, and I don't feel like the need to be on guard. So it has definitely helped matters in that department. And yeah, we've been enjoying it so much. So that table over there with the umbrella has really kind of rounded out the backyard. It was definitely what we needed. And I feel like now that we have an umbrella on that end and that end, it balances things out. It makes it look so much better and more cohesive now. I can't believe that I didn't think to do this initially, but I'm glad that we have it now. It makes the lounge area, the pool lounge area, more functional. We can, you know, recline, relax, and be shaded, and also not have to drag the umbrella back and forth. So that's been really helpful. Oh, and I wanted to show y'all this real quick because when I had mentioned my son was writing in Japanese, I had a couple people comment, I guess people who speak or understand Japanese. They were like, his writing is so good. So I wanted to show you guys this. He just wrote some common like greetings in English and then the Japanese version. For those of you that understand Japanese, y'all look at this and tell me if this is correct. I have no idea, y'all. I have no idea. He literally teaches himself these things. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. He has always been into languages, and that is not something that was thrust upon him. He took it upon himself. He came out the womb just being a linguist. I can't explain it. He legit teaches me something new every day. So yeah, if y'all understand Japanese, let me know how accurate his writing is. So I have to take a pause for the cause and show you guys something that I'm still pinching myself about. I'm still pinching myself. Y'all not gonna believe this. I can't believe this. I'm just like, this is major. This is huge. Anyway, y'all, guess what? I am in a memoir. I am important enough to be in a memoir, not my own, somebody else's. That's craziness. Dr. Shika Oriuwa, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She wrote a book. The title is Unlike the Rest. Here she is, absolutely stunning. And y'all can pause the video right here so you can read this blurb and you can get a rundown of her many accolades. She's highly decorated, yes. So what happened was her people reached out to me and they were like, she's a big fan of your work. You've helped her in so many ways with her natural hair journey, and you're actually mentioned in her book, and we would love to send you a copy of it. At first I thought it was a joke because that's huge. That's monumental. And when I got the book in the mail, y'all, she wrote me the nicest note. The nicest note. I'm just so honored. I'm still in shock. I was important enough to you in your life. I was worthy of being mentioned in your book. You would have thought that I was being presented with the Nobel Peace Prize or something, the way I am. I'm so elated. I'm so elated. If I wasn't such a thug, I'd probably cry. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably cry right now. And I'm so happy for you for writing your book and doing so many amazing things. She's the real deal. She's very amazing, very successful, and she had even a Barbie doll made after her. This memoir is about her journey to becoming a physician. So very vivid, very personal, very compelling book. So thank you to you. Thank you so much if you are watching this. But yeah, I just had to share that with y'all because this is such, like, this is a moment. This is the moment right now. Yeah, I'm honored. I'm truly, truly, truly honored. So right now I'm about to make dinner. I'm going to be making, okay, so those of you that have seen my New York vlog that I just posted not too long ago, y'all know that I went to the restaurant called Planta, the vegan restaurant, and I had these udon noodles that were so freaking good. After I left, I was like, I need those noodles again. So I tried to recreate them at home, and I've made them a couple times. I've been tweaking my recipe here and there. So it's not exact like the taste just yet. I'm gonna get there, trust me. But it's really good, the DIY recipe that I have, that I make now. So I'm about to make that for dinner. I'm using these udon noodles made of brown rice. On the side, this is bad. I'm gonna make some cupcakes, y'all. I'm making cupcakes. I have this organic vanilla cake mix, and I have the organic vanilla frosting. You know, if you're gonna indulge, you might as well try to be a little healthy, right? And then I also got these sprinkles, no artificial dyes. I'm saying that I'm making the cupcakes for the kids mostly, but I'm really making them for myself as well because I kind of have a sweet tooth right now, and I am getting it all out of my system because I'm going on a really intense, I don't know if I would call it intense, but it kind of is because I've never done what I'm about to do before, but I'm going on a really intense cleanse in the next couple of days. So I'm not going to be able to have things like this. So I'm like, okay, let me just make this now because I have it in the pantry and it needs to be used, right? And I'm doing the cleanse because, y'all, I still am carrying some baby weight, and I'm like, all right, Kim, enough is enough. It's almost a year and we gotta put it into it. And I really don't want to go into the new year with extra baby weight still on me. So we gotta resolve this. We gotta fix this. We gotta let these pounds go. We gotta release some cacao, you know? So I'm gonna do my best to do that. I've already cut out alcohol for November and December, all November and December. I'm not having any alcohol. I think the last cocktail I had was maybe like the last week in October, but like the beginning of that. So it's been a couple weeks since I haven't had any alcohol, which is fine. You know, I'm not like a drunk or anything, good Lord. No alcohol till 2025, and I'm going to be doing my cleanse. And then after the cleanse, that is what I'm gonna use to reset me. And for the rest of the year, I am really gonna hunker down, really gonna go hard with the exercising and making more mindful choices in regards to the meals that I'm eating. But we're not there yet. So like I said, I'm making these brown, you know what? I could make my hearts of palm noodles with this dish because it's like a carb and a carb. That's a lot of carbs. God, ooh. But the dish doesn't hit the same with the hearts of palm noodles. I've tried it. It doesn't hit the same. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do this, and I'll just go extra hard on exercising tomorrow. So let's go ahead and make dinner and get this show on the road. I'm gonna make the cupcakes first because they're gonna take the longest. The pasta is really quick to make. So it calls for 3 eggs, half a cup of milk, and half cup of melted butter. So of course, I'm not gonna use eggs. I'm just gonna omit those. Actually, do I wanna use applesauce in place of the eggs? Let me do that. Oh, okay, oven's ready. So let me grab some applesauce. I'm gonna use almond milk, and then I have some melted vegan butter in here, and we're all set. Let's make it. All right, so we got our cupcakes in the oven. Let's go ahead and make this pasta. Now the Planta version, I believe they shave truffles on it or in the sauce some type of way, if I'm not mistaken, but it definitely does have that umami truffle flavor. So what I like to use is black truffle popcorn salt. I know it says popcorn salt, but I use this in so many things other than popcorn. You can smell the depth of flavor. So I'm gonna use this in my dish as my secret ingredient, but you can just buy regular popcorn salt at most grocery stores. I believe they have, I say popcorn salt. I meant truffle salt. You can buy truffle salt at most grocery stores. I got this at Williams-Sonoma though, and it's very, very tasty. Yo, look at how perfectly my cupcakes came out. Just gotta wait for these to cool so I can frost them. But yay.